Hello, people from YouTube. Nice day. My name is Ricardo. I will be the host for today. Well, I I live at São Vicente, first city of Brazil, and the Talk and Talk is a language platform. Clearly, today we are talking in English, but is other options like Spanish, French, Italian. Today I will talk a little bit about jobs in the future, the perspectives, and the other stuffs. Well, Mariana, could you read and answer the question number one?
Yeah, of course. What skills will be most important for jobs in the future? Um, I think it depends because when you're talking about technical jobs in general, probably the tech skills they will be very important because the technology always be improved and change every day. But I think, and also thinking about, we talked about this in another conversation about the soft skills too. It's very important too because maybe we focus a lot in tech skills, but we all are humans, so we need to this touch, human touch to understand. So I think, of course, the technical points, tech skills are very important, but the soft skills maybe will be lost with the time. I don't know, so I think it will be very important too in general.
Great, thanks. How about you, Erika? Your opinion regarding the question?
Mm, I people talk. Can you hear me well? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect.
People talking a lot about digital skills. I really believe the artificial intelligence is so important for everyone to understand how this technology works, to try to learn about this technology in your field, to apply this in your area. But I really agree with Mariana. I already attend immersion about this. I really believe the most important skills is not only the hard skills, the digital skills, but the soft skills as well. Because I think you need to improve our communication skills, our resilience, because maybe this can be a differential in your career. Because everyone nowadays start to learn more about artificial intelligence. Here, where I'm working now at university, there is a new course, undergraduate course, about artificial intelligence. So everyone now would
Mhm.
like to learn more about this technology, but I really think this is important, but it's not enough. You need to combine other skills, not only the technical knowledge.
Yeah, thanks, Erika. Well, if you if we think about it, I believe that depends on the how much time we're talking in the future. 10 years, 20 years. I don't know, but I believe that um, kids, um, when the kids became older and the perspective is could be totally different. The people talking regarding robots and artificial intelligence probably. For example, when you talk regarding programming, oh, yeah, you could request a new script from artificial intelligence. Yeah, but it's not so good. Not yet, at least. But I don't know, probably more 20 years in the future, certainly artificial intelligence reach a kind of perfect level or so good level. And but I believe that if you think uh, robots and the artificial intelligence mixed or work together, probably do the most part of tasks. So in this case, I believe that uh, skill communications and the interaction with human should be the most important things in the future. I was watching a video. I forgot the name of the actor. Uh, I don't know. Is a an actor from Globo, and their kids stud at English school. I forgot, but I believe that's in England. And the guys have classes, that public speech classes, theater, this kind of thing should promote in us, or in this case, in the specific kids, some abilities so necessary, including nowadays. I don't know. I'm a little touched regarding these things, but that's so weird, when you get in a kind of store and I don't know, the guys don't look at your eyes, or don't, or even don't say some simple words like good day or excuse me, or this kind of so important words, but simple to say, pronounce it. And yeah, I don't know, it's totally weird, particular when we talk regarding physical stores, because if you, I don't know, nowadays it's so hard to keep a physical store, because you could purchase products in the internet, shop online, and so in this case you have to have some kind of to differential, or something that you could, uh, I don't know, some kind of ability to think, oh, I prefer go to a, not me specifically, but a person that buy a physical store prefer this kind of thing. But if you find a kind of robot in this kind of physical store, probably the guy prefer uh, purchase things in a physical or traditional store. So in this case, I believe that nowadays is important, and became more important in the future, in my opinion. So, Erica, please, could you read and answer the question number two?
I can say something. I just a minute. I
Go
prefer
ahead.
to go to the physical store to search the product that I want, and
Okay.
I go to the online store, and
Mm-hmm.
in that time I buy the product and I get
Mm-hmm.
discount because when you
Yeah,
when you purchase online, the price is cheaper in
sure.
comparison to the physical store.
Uh-huh.
So many people now do this, and I follow some digital influencers, some digital creators,
Yeah,
and they have the discount, the ticket that you should
sure.
just put it on the in the site, and you get discount when you buy
Mm-hmm.
online. So I
Yeah.
just go to physical store for this. But yes, but when you think about the physical store, physical product, the problem is, for example, when you think about the clothes, there are a lot
Yeah.
of
I
stores in
don't like.
Brazil that are already closed because when you think about Shopee,
Yeah, it's
I
so
think
boring,
the
What do you
competition for
not fit
Brazilian
well,
people is 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 important to compete with Chinese product because it's cheaper. The quality, from my point of view, is worst, but people enjoy, people buy
Mm-hmm.
because there are a lot of advertisement on social media. So that's it.
So
Yeah,
now
I
Mariana would
I
like to say
believe
something.
I believe
Did you go to
that's
the
weird
physical
situation.
store? No, Mariana.
Yeah, I like because, like you said, the clothes, it's very difficult to buy online. And I have one problem. I hate clothes without know about I don't know, the tissue is for the clothes too, but the
Sure,
tissue.
the
Because
material.
when you buy in a shop, chain, for example, the mainly tissues for clothes on chain are like tecido de guarda-chuva. So I hate it.
Yeah,
I can't use
that's a nice
that type
comparison.
of yeah. So I prefer go to the shops because of I can touch for the clothes.
Yeah,
But of course, when you buy online, it's most cheaper when you're buying the shop. Mainly when I live, it's a small town. Here, the clothes are very expensive. Like I will buy
mhm,
how can I say? 1 minute. I will buy a dress. Here it's like 400, 500, a simple dress. So I really need to buy online, but I really don't know. I really don't like.
yeah. Sometimes I think that you could buy the same product in the physical and the online shop. But sometimes, okay, you could not all of them, but sometimes you could observe the measurement in the shop online. But that's a new, different sensation. For example, oh, you could, oh, my my chest have, uh, I don't know, 100 centimeters. I don't know, but sometimes you like to dress this kind of t-shirt, or that doesn't matter, and you feel, oh, that's okay, that's fit. And the one you have, I don't know, don't like to the product when you dress, is so boring. I believe that the process and the receive and the deliver and the other stuff more than a month. I don't know. I buy some things, but specific clothes I don't like. And
Like that.
there are a kind of new relationship between the companies, the factories, and the stores. For example, Samsung hire the Casas Bahia, for example, and pay a kind of rent for the product be in a kind of I don't know. You could go to the store and check the product. Né? So in this case, nowadays Samsung is paying a kind of rent for exhibition, not buy anymore because it's not so common. Né? Yeah, there are people go to the physical store and buy, for example, a cell phone, but it's more common people buy online. Né? So in this case is a new perspective. That's nice too. Né? How about you, Erika? Are you talk something?
No, because there are some tips when you go to the physical store to buy
Hmm.
clothes. I
Oh
go
yeah.
to the store to search the clothes, and I check the clothes size if it fits on my body, and in the clothes there are a paper etiquette that have a
Tag.
barcode, yeah, tag, and you can use this barcode. You can buy these clothes online. You
Hmm.
can decide if you do like that the story uh, deliver these clothes at your home, or you should take these clothes and at the physical store.
Sure.
So for some people, there are a lot of concern about the size of the clothes, but you can go to the physical store and use the clothes before buying online, you know? So I think it's a good strategy because sometimes, Ricardo, the discount is like 20, 30%. So
Sure.
I like to save my money. I think
Yeah.
this is a good investment.
Sure. Yeah. There are
But I,
there. some perspective that because you could request some discount for the manager, for example, but in the online store it's not possible, né? So go ahead, Erica. Read and answer the question
Okay, I will read the
to please.
second question, guys. How will artificial intelligence change the job market? In I think artificial intelligence is not more the trend, it's a reality. But when I think about Brazil, Brazilian reality, I don't know how to answer this question because artificial intelligence come to Brazil from developed countries. So you just are a user of artificial intelligence. And I know there are a lot of people that use this today, and some people work remotely for international companies. But maybe some people feel a little bit afraid about the future because when something new comes to us, the first feeling is, oh my gosh, I need to learn something new. I need to update my knowledge because I should keep me in the game, you know. So I keep maintain I just maintain my job because everyone feel a little bit afraid to lose your job because there are a lot of people talk about this topic nowadays. But how to use artificial intelligence in my area, for example? I always think about this. How can I apply this in my field? But I think this artificial intelligence change the way that you will see the job market nowadays, you know. So you can improve our productivity, you can work from home, so you can get better salaries, but you need to know how to use artificial intelligence and apply this in our area. Or maybe you can change your job, of course. I don't want anymore to be nutritionist, so now I work with technology. That's okay. But I think it is. The artificial intelligence change the way that you see the job market. Everything now is so quick, so fast. You need to learn everything in a quick time, you know? This is my opinion, guys.
Sure. Yeah, I there are some things so boring, né? Because some companies are using artificial intelligence for interviews. That's I don't know. For example, pick up a resume. That's okay, né? It's hard to, né? But sometimes you uh, receive a invitation for I don't know any kind of schedule interview, and the when you arrive at the time is a bot. And the yeah, that's nice. And sometimes in certain points, but essentially is I don't know is totally weird because you have to talk if a machine and the don't have feedbacks. Sometimes I like to look at the eye, feel the feeling. Oh, this person is like or not or something. And sometimes you talk something that not so good, and you try to fix or forward the change some things in the middle of the interview. Sometimes you became nervous and I don't know, try to change something, but when you talk with a robot, it's not possible. So in this case, I don't know, it's totally weird. Maybe the early steps, but it's boring, in my opinion. And you, Mariana, how about your opinion?
Okay. About the interview with Robert, I never did, but I think it's very strange. About the AI change the job market, I think the tech bubble will be changed a lot, and now it's changed a lot because artificial intelligence. And I think jobs about, how can I say, treat with clients like 1 minute, like customer services. Maybe it's changed with artificial intelligence too, but I think it's more focusing that type of jobs, you understand, like tech jobs, customer services jobs, and office jobs in general. Because I think the job market, like, I don't know, construction and industrial jobs too, like I don't know. I don't know in English the names about the industry in general, but I don't think the artificial
Could you tell in
intelligence will.
Portuguese? No worry.
Okay, like the industries like metal e aço and another
Mm-hmm.
types of indústrias de geração. Do you understand this type of industries? Maybe the artificial intelligence don't will change it a lot about the jobs I talk. Uh, but I think it is more focusing in tech jobs in general and tech bubble, I think.
That's nice. So, please, could you read and answer the next question?
Yeah, of course. Do you think robots will replace human workers? Why or why not? Like I said, I think yes, but in specific jobs, I
Mm-hmm.
think will be will be able to do that, replace the person with robots. But we need the people in general to thinking, to use the creativity. And I don't know the robot will be able to do resolve problems like us in general. Of course they can be this, but not like us. And I think that in the future the robots will never get all the jobs because we always need people. And in an example, in China, he did a huge solar energy, 1 minute, the solar energy, solar
Self.
panel. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a huge, but they have a problem because it is in the desert, and they need to clean the panel because the dust from the desert is inside, no, not inside, em cima, about the panel, and the panel you work a lot, work a little, then can be work, to understand the
Yeah.
energy not is kept in like they will be. So they need construct a robot to clean this panel, but they need a person to construct this robot, and to this person need to control this robot too. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it's like that. Of course will be robots to do the works, but we need a person to construct this robot, to thinking about these AI robots in general, and to monitor this work about these robots, to understand. So I think
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, understand. Understand. And you, Erika?
So interesting, Mariana, that you said. um, I don't believe the robot will replace human workers. I don't believe. I know. I already watched a video from Europe. I don't know the country, but there are there some robots that already replace the waiters. You know, in a restaurant there isn't waiters anymore. It's not only the restaurant, but in the hotel as well. I think it is not in Europe, but in China. In China or another Asian country, I don't know. But I don't believe that all women workers will be replaced for robots, for example. When you think about domestic jobs, I would say domestic job because it is easy to understand. When you think about the babysitter, someone that take care of the babies, it's impossible robots do this kind of job, for example. When you think about to make a recipe, when you think about the cuisine, the cook, the chef, it's so hard to replace this professional for one robot. I think maybe when Mariana said about the industry, the automation. For example, I don't believe the bricklayer, pedreiro, bricklayers should be replaced from for robot, for example. But I really believe your daily routine could be improved for technology, for automation. That's it. But uh, for many jobs, like Mariana said, you could use robots, but you need to have a human being to control these robots. So I think it's like to improve your quality of life, improve your journey, your job. But I think some people, of course, you lose their jobs, but this is already happened since this have happened since industrial revolution. So many people lose the yeah. It's not. It's impossible. Everyone to stay the same line. So that's it. But I don't believe the robot will replace all jobs. No, all workers. No.
Well, I I don't know. I believe that my main concerns regarding this topic is not certainly uh, including nowadays. A lot of workers are losing your job positions for robots. For example, there are uh, industries, and there are just robots. I live at São Vicente, and my neighborhood there are another city called Santos, and there are a big one of the most biggest uh, po- uh, fair I forgot fair boats from uh, the world. And for example, a friend of mine control a kind of robot. And for example, in the China and the other countries, there are someone and don't have any kind of human working. Uh, yeah, certainly there are human, but less than the past. And so in this case, my concerns regarding this topic is, well, probably we lose a lot of job positions, and I'm not sure, but I don't, I can't see a different perspective because there are another revolution. For example, industry revolution at the start of the old century, 20th century. The guys, for example, building some machines like trucks and the other stuffs, and a lot of people lose jobs. But the industry generate more job positions than remove. But I'm not sure. I'm not. It's not clear for me a same perspective nowadays. There are important people uh, like Elon Musk and the other people talking regarding a minimal universal salary for uh, people around the world. I don't so I don't know. I believe that is important. Study hard, try to learn. Doesn't matter things. A lot of people are using ChatGPT or another assistants to make therapy. In my opinion, is the the last frontier because the human soul is so complex. Sometimes, for example, you pay attention to brothers, twins. They were born in from the same parents, live at the same house, play with the same toys, have the same friends, study this at the same school, same teacher, and suddenly they grow up and they be completely different each other. One of them, I don't know, love radical sports, and the another just think about it and they became terrified. So in this case is so complex too because, for example, the same thing, for example, radical sports is uh, I don't know, so significant for one people in another don't. So in this case, I believe that, for example, if you wanted to study psychology, that's okay, in my opinion. But or every single person is not possible to choose psychology. So in this case, I believe that there are some perspectives nowadays yet, but I'm a little afraid regarding the future. Not 10 years in the future, that's hard, but 20 years in the future is totally insane in my head. So, uh, please, Mariana, could you choose another question and answer, please?
Okay. Um, okay. What job would you like to have in the future and why? I
Which
think we
question?
live 10.
Okay.
Okay, we live in a circle. So we talking about we afraid about the futures in general, but the new people, the new generations, normally used to be like us in the past. So today the teenagers like to be like us in 20. Like it's cool use clothes like
Sorry.
we use it in 20 year old, anos 2000. So I don't know. I'm afraid because I think we live in a circle. So at the job, I think the job in marketing in general, I think it's a circle too. So the job I would like in the future, it's a construction because the construction is very expensive and the more and more it will be more expensive because it's a specific job and it's difficult and the people do not want to do work with construction. So when the people work, sorry about the noise,
Don't worry.
when the people work with construction is a specific job and uh, it's not a cheaper, it's a
Uh-huh.
caro, I forgot. So
Expensive.
if I expensive, thank you. So if I can choose a like to the future, I would like to work like a construction houses and apartments and galpões. I don't know galpões in English because I will be very
Stand.
rich.
Yeah. And how about you, Erica? Number
Oh, this
10.
is a tricky question. Yeah, question number 10. I don't know, guys. Maybe I remember one girl, Daphne, she's a host as well, English
Yeah.
host. Maybe I don't know. But I when she talked about it, I feel no, this is so interesting. It's like not a job, but that yeah, some people should construct a machine, should be a health machine that I could enter and go in and check my health status, so I can do everything like the blood test to check my health in this machine that I don't need to go to the hospital, to the clinic to know about my health. So I think it is
Érica,
I think in the future maybe this kind of technology could could solve some problems. I already know there is a telemedicine, so people that live far away from the capital, from the big cities as well, can use a telemedicine. But if I could have a machine in my house that I can use and check my not my only health but my the health of my family, should be a good way to keep my health and improve my quality of life. Yes, I think because sometimes I don't like to go to the doctor. I don't like
Hmm.
to. I don't like. I prefer if I could do this by myself. Of course, would be better. But I don't know
Uh,
what really works. If I got some problems, some health problems, so now I should go to the doctor, to the physical one, to check my body. That's okay. But that's it, guys. I don't know because there are a lot of jobs nowadays. I don't know if maybe I think about some job position, but in some place around the world, this job is a reality. But when you think about the Asian countries about technology, they are ahead from us, but it's always not only by now. It's not only about the artificial intelligence technology,
Hmm.
but this kind of people enjoy use the technology to create technology because us Brazilian people, you don't create. I don't know about this in Brazil, but you use a lot social media, artificial intelligence. I believe so, but I really believe the technology will create new jobs as well, not
Yeah.
only to replace jobs,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
you create new ones.
Yeah.
Erica, just a
Go
point.
ahead.
Yesterday, I did an interview with a guy from a specific job with AI builder, and he talked to me about the last experience that he has about create AI for own
Hmm.
health company, and they talk. He talked to me with a AI applicative app they you use like that. You put your phone on your face, and the app set everything about you, your blood pressure,
Hmm.
uh, if you could have any issues, and you if you need to go to the doctor. It's not possible to do this now, but he told to me his idea from the future, and when they have technology to do this, probably we will have a app to do like most like you said, and you want to the future.
Yeah.
So it's very close to us, this machine.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Mariana, because artificial intelligence is not my field. Some people build apps, software, but when you think about ChatGPT, Gemini, Notebook AM, so I think this kind of artificial intelligence come from international accounts, right? I think people in Brazil use I don't know if I could say the first generation of AI and start here the second generation of AI. I don't know if you get my point of view.
I understood.
But in the beginning, did start overseas, not in
Yeah.
Brazil,
In Brazil,
Yeah.
we don't use the technology, and it's something and some software, like you said.
Hmm. Yeah. I could mention uh, bes- clearly, for example, artificial intelligence, robots, and it correlate things. For example, I don't know. Nowadays, the guy could fix a cell phone or a TV, and in the future, the same guy, yeah, needed to learn things, but for example, could fix a robot. And I was watching Bill Gates interview, and we mentioned biology. Certainly doesn't matter. In the future, is will be necessary too. Né? So in this case, is important for doctors, nurses, and the people researches in this area is useful today in the future too. And the people, I remember the guy, I forgot, Sergio Sacani mentioned regarding things related to space, and the not just rockets and the other stuff in this area, but for example, politician space, geopolitical space, because yeah, that's another area because the people um, nowadays have to talk with another country and politics regarding a lot of different aspects. But yeah, there are perspectives in the next years, 10, 20 years. Uh, More and more people going to space, moon, and the areas near from Earth. But yeah, sometimes, for example, uh, oh, you could watch TV and oh, some country attack another country, but there are a lot of countries around of this. So in this case, it's necessary release the rockets from the space. So in this case, is a new perspective because the diplomacy and the other stuffs have to lead if these new aspects because some some I don't know uh, 5 or not 5 10 years ago is a totally different perspective, because it's not a reality. The people don't have to lead if this kind of situation. And I watch a movie, I'm not sure how to say in English, is A Casa de Dinamite. It's a little weird because of some aspects, but it's possible to notice some aspects from this kind of new area. So, well, uh, how, Stephanie, sorry, how about the conversation in the other room, Stephanie?
Well, guys, we talking bilingual, some in Portuguese, some in English,
Mhm.
but it's very cool because have some things we don't know to explain in English yet,
Yeah,
but is a topic very interesting because oh, I Julie work remotely, I work presential, and
that's
I
nice.
don't see my friend in here, but Ryan work presential too, but he in college letras. He will be a teacher. So
Hmm.
we talk about how this uh, AI and robots can influence our areas. It's very cool. I
Sure, great. How about you, Jefferson? How was the conversation in this other
Very
room?
amazing. Only with good guys. Can you imagine? Only intelligent guys, and they work with this all the time.
Yeah.
We have a very words not to be good at digital literacy, but to be
Oh,
good in communication. And
that's
we
nice.
talk a lot about the importance of soft skills. You can be very good, you can solve a lot of problems, but you are not good with the teamwork, with soft skills, communications, and so on.
That's nice. And you, Danilo, how was the conversation?
Yes, it was good. We discussed a lot. And we think about many things. And the conversation was good. And yes, and thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Julie, how was the conversation?
The class was very good and the topic was very interesting.
That's
That's it.
nice. I don't know what happened, but a lot of people don't return from our room. Well, that's okay.